Hi beautiful people! Welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Joy. This is another update on my Project 100 uses. This is a rolling project pan, and these are currently the products that I'm working on right now. I already hit goal on one product in my previous update because that's a product I rolled in from last year's Project 100 uses, and it is the Urban Decay Highlighter Sin. I used that 90 times last year, so it was quite easy for me to reach 100 uses in just a few weeks of using it. So anyway, that product has been rolled out, and I rolled in this LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Long Wearing Illuminating Foundation. So this one, I have now used this 14 times since my last update. So this one, I know I'm gonna be able to hit 100 uses this year because I already managed to use up a foundation in another project, although I'm still working on another foundation in that same project, but I'm almost there. And I'm mixing this one with the other foundation. The other foundation is pinkish and this one isn't. So yeah, just to balance it, to make my face not so red. I am not a cool toned person, so that shade also doesn't really work for me. The next product I would like to share with you my progress would be this Becca. This is the highlighter and the shade is Prosecco Pop. This one is a roll-in from last year, and I was at 75 in my previous update, and right now I'm at 85 uses. So I used this 10 times since my last update. It's a bit slow, but I'm getting there. I suspect this will be the next product I will be able to hit goal on, but probably not in my next update. And then another product that's also rolled in from last year is this Etude House Bullet Lipstick. This one, I only used once since my previous update. I was at 58 in my previous update, so right now I'm at 59 uses. So it's taking me long to use this. This is actually a lip product that I'm not really reaching for in my projects because I'm working on a lot of lip products. As you can see here, I have two lip products. So let me give my update with this Latka Cloud Lips. So this one, I used 16 times in my previous update, and I managed to use this 9 times since my last update. So I'm now at 25 uses. So if I'm working on a product to use it 10 times, at least 10 times per month, I am on track with this one with 25 uses to date. And then another one is this BTLA lip gloss. This one, I was at 11 uses last time, and I used this 10 times since my previous update, so I'm now at 21 uses. This one, I'm also on track. And then we have here these two products. So we have this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. For this one, I've used this 11 times in my previous update, and for this update I used this 10 times, so I'm now at 21 uses. So I'm still on track as well. For this LA Green color corrector, however, I'm not on track because in my previous update I was at 5 uses, and for this update I used this 8 times. I'm just at 13 uses. So this one is taking me a while. It's not a shade, it's not a product I'm really reaching for. Typically, as I understand, you use this green shade, this green color corrector on areas where it's red on your face. And I haven't been having red spots on my face, so I tend to just skip using a color corrector. And then these 3 products. So I'm counting the number of uses for each product, the total number of uses for the products in the palette. So like for example, this contouring palette, it's the total uses for both sides, for the highlighter and for the contour. So this one, I was at 19 uses for this contour shade, and for the highlighter, I was at 17 uses. So that's a total of 36 in my previous update. For this update, I am now at 54 uses. Because for this contour shade, I used this 9 times. So that's now 28 uses. And for the highlighter, I used this 9 times as well. So that's 26 uses. So it's now a total of 54 uses. And then for the blush, there are 3 blushes in here. So this is, the shade name is Fearless, Limitless, and Unstoppable. I was at 21 uses last time. I've used each shade 7 times. And for this update, I use the Fearless shade 4 times, Limitless 3 times, and Unstoppable 3 times. So I am now at 31 uses. This is the one I've used the most, 11 uses, 10 uses, and 10 uses. Among the 3, actually, the Fearless shade is the one I'm enjoying right now. In my previous update, I was enjoying Limitless, but right now I'm enjoying Fearless. Initially, I thought I would actually be enjoying using Unstoppable, or that would be my favorite shade. But it isn't. It turns out it isn't the shade I'm enjoying. For Fearless, what I enjoy with this one is that it already has the sheen. I don't really need to put in a highlighter, or it makes my face less matte. And that's what I love about this, apart from the shade. So this one is now at 31 uses. And then lastly, we have here this Desert Oasis eyeshadow and highlighter palette. In my previous update, I've used this 23 times. And this is what it looks like right now. So it doesn't look like I've really used it, right? It's not a surprise. Anyway, for this update, I've used this 11 times. And the shades that I've used are, so I've used Canyon once, I've used Terrain once, I've used Nightscape once, and then I've used Sand once, I've used Cactus once. I enjoy this shade, Cactus. I was really surprised. I didn't expect to love this shade, but I do. The one time I use it. So I'll try it again, I'll use it again, and see if I can consistently make that same look and enjoy this shade. And then for the highlighter shade, the one I use the most is the shade Serenity. I've used that 4 times. And then I've used Mirage once. And then I've now tried Utopia. I've used that once. So that's a total of 11 uses. And for this one, it's now a total of 34 uses. With the progress that I'm doing, it looks like the product that I will be having difficulty reaching my goal of hitting 100 uses this year would be this LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Color Corrector. But for the rest, it looks like I'm on track. I'm still on track. So that's my update for my Project 100 uses. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!